Hello.
Hello.
We're back after a short break from the watch along. I'm Casey.
I'm Alex, and that was a bit shit.
Yeah, this is Stretford Paddock, and that was
A bit shit.
Yeah. So United have lost 1-0 away to Bournemouth after a run of 3 games on the bounce winning.
It was all fun and games, wasn't it? For a bit, we all thought it was back to how we were, and then
Rashford free kick on Wednesday was
peaked.
Was
it was like Trippier's free kick in the World Cup that time.
I was going to say that actually,
and
but
then
I was like,
it's just gone.
It was so much happiness and so much hope.
Yeah,
and it's just been crushed. But yeah, so as we titled the video, out of ideas.
It's just every time anyone sits back against us, isn't it? That's it.
Yeah, because we don't know what we've got to do here.
No, they sit back and we have 65% and can't create anything. We've got no one can put a good cross in. No one wanting to get on the end of them crosses.
And then when we have made chances, because we did make some chances at the end, like, to be fair, we did.
Did
we? Did we? Well,
are you sure?
Hitting the post, hitting keeper saving.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we just don't do anything with them. Or we have Pereira or Fred who just decides to shoot.
Pereira loves to shoot. I don't get it. Don't get it.
I think we have some stats. We have some stats to go on of the match.
Yeah.
So we had 15... Wait, what? We had 15 shots?
15, yeah.
Okay, I did not realise that much. So we had
15. We had 4 on target, though.
Still 15 shots. I'm surprised. I'm going to guess some of them were from distance. So
it was...
We had 58% possession to them, obviously 42. We had 78% pass accuracy to their 71. 14 key passes. We had 10 corners. This is one of our problems. Look, we get a lot of corners. We just never do anything with them.
No, and I think we said on the street. I think Beckham was the last person who could put a cross in for us from a corner.
It's just awful.
No, it's shocking. And so I don't know why. Try something different with the corners. Try something. We just lumping it into the box, hoping for the best. Was
it the one on? It was the one against Chelsea where we played it like very short, low, and McTominay tried to. Yeah. We don't mix it up. We tried back post to Maguire, and everyone knows it's going to be back post to Maguire, so they block off back post. But I've said the words back post to Maguire way too many times that one sentence. Right, I'm frustrated.
Well, that's our only. It looks like we've bought Maguire and thought, right, that's how we're going to score the goals. We're going to do what England did in the World Cup. Ashley Young's going to float into the back post. Maguire's going to win some headers and we'll get something. But they just double up on Maguire, so we're never going to just try something different. Get some of your comments coming in. Fred needs to stop starting. You see, now we say this. I don't. Fred had a poor game today. You know, he's had 3 good games. But who do you replace Fred with? What's the fact is
the person you replace Fred with is Pogba, but Pogba's injured until December. And then you look into the team. You got James Garner, but is James Garner ready to start? That's a question of or where is Solskjaer ready to trust James Garner to start?
But also, everyone was raving over Fred the last few games. Said how good he's been, and that McTominay and Fred, and how we've said United have a poor squad. It's going to be like this all season. It's going to be inconsistent. We're going to have.
I just feel like it was just a scrap. Like the midfield really couldn't do much else because it was just a bit of a scrap. They played 4 dropping back, and like as soon as you have a midfield with 8 in front of them, they're not going to do much.
No.
So it just was a weird situation.
I wonder how many times we've had this season. I mean, we've not won that many games, but how many games we've won and had more possession. I reckon Norwich is probably the only game we've done that. Or even good performances. Like Liverpool didn't have, Arsenal didn't have much of the ball. Then who else was there? There was Leicester game. They dominated us and we got the win against that. Chelsea did the same thing at the start of the year. Yeah. We're just no good when we have. It's a strange thing to be.
We're just not very good with possession. And the problem is that most teams will give us possession.
Yeah, and that's how and they've kind of figured us out, haven't they? They've kind of figured out that. And the teams that have come out and played against us, Chelsea this week,
Liverpool,
and Norwich. Well, Norwich don't have that sit back philosophy anymore. Let's have a look more into the comments. Unless we buy some players in January, this is going to expect us going forward. You don't know what we're going to do in January.
No.
Probably not going to sign anyone in January. And it's going to be inconsistent all year.
If we sign people in January, at most, it'll be one big signing at most, and then maybe one person that we've been thinking.
But we can't. The worst thing we could do is panic with it all.
No, we don't want to go
out. We don't want to do a Sanchez situation where we spend money on players that we don't really need and fit into the system. Wait till who's available. and get the right targets. We can't be panicking against it. Poor defending for the goal. Yeah, that's probably the disappointing thing. We've said all season we have looked better in defence.
It was even Wan-Bissaka for the goal.
Wan-Bissaka just wasn't close enough
on the man, because obviously it gave King a lot of space to manoeuvre.
Yeah, but it's just again scrappy all day.
Should have sticked with a 3-5-2. No, because the fact with the 3-5-2 was the reason it worked and the reason it looked good against Liverpool and it looked all right for a bit against Chelsea was the fact that Chelsea and Liverpool both play very offensive.
Yeah, and they have a lot. They like to have a lot. Their
fullbacks like to push up a lot, which gave a lot of space to people.
And you saw it was like against Belgrade. We looked poor against Belgrade when we played the 3-5-2. Yeah. The 3-5-2 isn't something that we're going to play every single.
The fact is it's not. Today the problem wasn't the formation.
No, not in the slightest.
The fact is that no matter what, they were already. It was the fact that Bournemouth had 8 players behind the ball at all points, or in front of the ball, and no matter what, we couldn't break them down with the quality of our players.
And the people we had that were coming on to change things were players that would fit more into a system of pressing and doing things like that. Lingard come on. Again, didn't do great, did he?
But yeah, you don't press well against.
That's not where he excels.
You don't press well against teams that are sitting back because they have so many more options to pass to.
And then we brought Greenwood on, who, fair to him, missed a big chance at Greenwood in the end there, the back post one. But again, they're not the situations you want to be bringing Greenwood on for. You want to be bringing Greenwood on like we did against Norwich the other week. 3-0 up, go on, have a bit of a play, see what you can do, rather than go on, you're 18 years old, go and find us a winner.
Yeah, here's all the pressure in the world on your shoulders. Go and do something.
Go and do something, which is just...
And then get absolutely slated if you don't.
And that's not what you want to do. But said this is going to be us this season. It's going to be...
There is, we're out of ideas because there's nothing else we can do. I don't see, some people in the comments have been saying 4-1-2-1-2 diamonds. No, we don't have the players to play that. Or we don't have we haven't bought players in that tactical style.
And you can't just say, fuck it, throw all 4 of them up front. You can't play Greenwood, Martial...
Because the fact is but we don't have the creativity to play that. We can't do that. So there's not really much to go with now. Until January, there's not much you can change. Whether it's just a blip and next week they'll play a bit better, you don't know, because might be... We got Brighton next week. They try and play...
Belgrade on Thursday. Which be good to get that out of the way. I mean, I don't think he's not played the strongest teams in Europa anyway, but it'd be good if we win that game on Thursday. I think that'll probably put us through, I'm guessing.
Yes, I think it does. And then we've got Brighton, who play they play that free at the back expansive football, which is because of how Potter's played. It depends whether he'll change it, but that'll be interesting to see how we play. But the fact is we've got to find a way to break down these teams, and it's something I think he needs to look into doing, and that's the only...
And I think that's what he was looking at bringing in the summer. I think he was still looking for that number 10,
Yeah,
obviously talks about the Bruno Fernandes thing.
We got Pereira, who doesn't have the quality. We got Lingard, who just isn't that sort of player.
I think I said Lingard has a place in the squad against Bournemouth when we've got 65%, and when we were pushing for a goal, 85% possession. That's not where Lingard's going to.
And Mata's just not. He has the pass, but he doesn't have the ability to deal. The fact is, you brought on Mata and we scored, and they started pressing out again. Mata then completely loses effectiveness. So. And
Mata just doesn't change the game. That's not what he's. I've not had Matt had a good performance all year really yet, so I don't think he's an option anymore. It's poor. It's not good to see the fact that Gomez has dropped out of things at the minute. I don't know whether he is injured or not, but he just seems to be out of contention altogether at the moment. So it's again, worst start in 33 years was one of the quotes for.
No, I mean the fact that however many years those were Sir Alex Ferguson.
Yeah,
winning everything. Yeah. I mean, you've got to take that with a bit of pinch of salt. I mean,
I think, and the other thing, the big one that everyone's going to jump on as well is we're now 7 points behind where we were last season at this point, which was not far around the time that probably only a month away from when Mourinho got the sack. So that's when that's where people are going to keep bringing things up. But you look at the squad that Mourinho had last season compared to the squad we've got now, it was 10 times better.
Yeah,
and it was toxic. You can't really compare that. Another comment. What I see Levitt soon. I think
Levitt's off a bit. I don't think Levitt is going to be. I don't know. I don't see him in the progression.
But I don't think throwing just all the kids in is going to make.
Yeah, the fact is, everyone says we need to make these signings, but then when we can't make the signings, it's all throw the kids in, and then when they don't do well enough, it's like, we need to do the signings again. It's just a vicious circle of not working. I mean. Haaland or Dembele, who should United buy? Those are two signs I don't see you do in January.
No, you're not going to. They're not going to do them in January, and I don't think a centre forward's probably the problem at the minute. Maybe it's probably a bit of a plan B having someone like that. But it said if you have someone that's going to win the ball in the air and things like that, we don't have anyone to put a cross in. We've not got that squad. That's why Lukaku never worked. So just buying a centre forward isn't going to fix everything. You know, there's problems all the way through the squad that we need to strengthen. Yeah,
I mean, like I said, someone said that it'll take time. We'll have to see what happens. I mean, this season I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully, it's not too badly.
Yeah,
ends up too badly, but I don't think some people were saying we're going to relegation. No.
Any positives out of today at all? Anything? De
Gea made an alright save.
De Gea made a good save. Yeah.
Dan James looked good at the start.
McDonald's, that was good. Young's banned.
Young's out. Young's legally can't play, and he's going to come on with a moustache.
I think we said this in the stream as well. Like Young being banned, if Brandon Williams has a bigger chance, this is it now. He's going to get a start. He'll get his start in the Premier League next week.
You'd hope. Or Marcus Rojo at left back.
No, it can't be surely. No, hope. I mean, if he gets the chance to start left back next week, hopefully he takes that.
I mean, Dan James looked good at the start. De Gea made a good save.
Yeah.
Pretty much it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Shall we...
High level analysis of a terrible game.
Analysis of a terrible game. Shall we...
I think that's enough. I think
we don't need to talk about that crap anymore.
I think that's pretty much everything that needs to be cleared. Obviously, we're going to be doing a watch along on Thursday. We've got content all week coming up.
We've got
Comment Club tomorrow.
Comment Club goes live tomorrow. If you've never watched Comment Club before, you need to watch this one. Yeah, it's quality.
We're pushing heavy on Comment Club.
Pushing heavily on Comment
Club. It's a good one. And then obviously we're going to have Paper Talk on Mondays. We've got podcasts. We've got all the good stuff.
So subscribe, do all those good things. And
that's all from us.
We'll see you next time.